Hey there, my friends. It's Jen Pitta with By the Shore Stamping. Welcome into another edition of Teach Me Tuesday. Today we're going to do a really quick and simple 6 cards, actually. I'm going to show you how this new Peacedul Poppies paper, I think that's what it's called, is really beautiful for one, and for two, it makes some really super fast and super simple cards, but are very impressive. So if you need to do a stack of cards, this paper pack is perfect. The paper is just such a great focal point, and I'm going to use this specific piece here because I find it's gorgeous, and it's actually going to be, these cards here are going to be the feature of part of an upcoming online class that I'll be doing, so watch for that. But I'll show you how I put this together really quickly, and I don't even have the samples yet. I actually made this project for a gift and gave it away, so now I need to recreate them, and I thought it would be a great way to show you the versatility of this paper. So first, let me just show you a couple of samples using the Pleasant Poppies or Peacedul Poppies paper. This is a whole suite, so there's 2 stamp sets, 2 dies, some coordinating product, and the paper that coordinate. So these are really just some beautiful samples. This is from Rhea Hughes. These were part of a swap that I did. There's another cute one. This one I don't have a name on, I don't think. It probably had one originally, but it got taken out of the package. And this one I love. It's absolutely gorgeous. Again, I don't know what the name was on this one, but this is one of my favorites. It's just so pretty. And that paper is just such a great pop for a card. And this is pretty simple, but just a little white embossing, so that's a little more stepped up. But other than that, it's just a really straightforward layout for a card, and I think it's gorgeous. So there's a couple of samples for you. Let me quickly show you the paper in this set here. So this paper is so much fun. So you can see it's really vibrant, so you can really use it as a focal point for your card. And you can do this technique that I'm going to do with any of these sheets of paper. So I'm just going to kind of flip through so you can see all the pretty patterns. I should have done that before, but I'm just trying to flip them over so you can see. So you've got some basic ones, some solid stuff. We got this really bold, pretty flower. And on the back side is some polka dots. We all know I love some stripes and polka dots. There's another one. And then this is the back side. And then the last one is this one, which is the one I'm using today. You can see it's kind of split in half. And then the back side is just plain green. So that is the pattern. So you get 2 of this sheet that we're going to use today. So you could actually make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 cards very simply with just, I have Whisper White bases, a scrap piece of Old Olive, some little pieces of BlackBerry Bliss. I normally do the Whisper White seam binding ribbon that's in the suite, but I'm using that in card class today, so I didn't want to use any of it and use it up and then not have enough for class. So I'm just using the Whisper White twine instead. Some dimensionals, 2 punches. I'm using the, I forget what this one's called. It's one of the label punches. I forget. Story label maybe, and then the 1.5 inch circle punch, and then the Peaceful Moments stamp set, which is one of the ones that's in the suite. There's one stamp set that's all greetings, and then a kind of decorative die that goes with it, and then there's one like poppy themed stamp set with the coordinating dies. All right, so that is all we are using today. So let me go ahead, and I need to pull out a block. All right, so I need one of those too. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start by just setting this stuff aside. We're not going to use that yet. I'm not going to use this yet. Let's go ahead and fold our cardstock in half. I would normally use the thick Whisper White, but again, I just used all of that to prep for card class this morning, so I'm just going to use the regular Whisper White today. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and fold these. I probably should have done this before we started the video, but I really kind of wanted to show you how quickly this can all come together. It is really quick and fast. So I'm going to go ahead. Probably the longest part of this is going to be the ribbon or the twine in this case, but we'll get through it together. So there you go. I have 6 5.5 by 8.5 pieces of cardstock folded in half to create my card bases. Then I'm going to grab my paper trimmer. I should probably use my other one, but I love this one and it's handy, so I'm going to use this one. I'm going to cut these at 4 and then 5 1/4, and you can see you get like a perfect little what do we call it? It's just perfect outline of what the cardstock is. So it's like perfect base for a card. So again, 4 by 5 1/4. You want to make sure you turn it so that this edge is up against the 5 1/4. So you're just cutting off the white. So I'm just getting rid of the excess white and not any of the pretty flowers. And then I'm going to do that one more time. So it's already 4 because it's 12-inch paper. I'll do 5 1/4. And then I'll turn this around and 5 1/4. So now all our paper is cut. And I'm going to take some twine. Yeah, I should have probably totally just done one of these in person and then had the rest done in advance. But we're still going to see how long it takes me to do this right from the beginning. So I'm going to go ahead and tie a little bow off to the side on each of these. I hope there's enough white twine here. I have more, but it's again packed away for card class because we're using that today too. Today is my double header card class. The last Tuesday of every month I meet in Chatham here on the Cape, and we do 10 cards with a different theme. Today's theme is love, so we're doing like shower and wedding and just general love. There's a kid love card, so I'm doing a little of everything. Next month will be thank you cards, which is always useful. All right, so we're going to do that again. So again, I apologize. Actually, you know what I might do? I'm going to pause this and do this, and then I'll come back. Okay, and through the magic of TV, we're doing the last one here, or video, I should say. We're not really TV. I'm going to go ahead and tie the last one. So I've done 6. That is definitely the longest part, and you could totally cheat if you wanted to and just not do this part if you're not a bow tire. But I just like to add a little texture to most of my cards. All right, so there we have it. And it's a good thing I paused too, because I had to go get more twine. I didn't have enough there. I kind of felt that was going to be an issue. All right, so now I'm going to take my story label punch, or whatever this one's called. I should have looked that up while I was free. And I'm going to punch 6 of these. There we go. So I have 6 of those. And I need 6 of these little white circles. Okay. And then I need to just do some quick banner ends in these. So I'm just gonna slit. Oop, that was really wonky. There, that's better. See, I'm trying to hurry. I don't know why. I feel like I'm like racing against a clock. But you'll get the idea. These are quick. It may take me a little longer than 10 minutes, but they are quick. So if you need like a stash of cards, this is a great way to take a few minutes after work or in the morning or on the weekend to get a little stash going. And like I said, this particular pattern I love for the front of the cards, but you could honestly use any of them. The idea with this is that the paper is really the focal point, so you don't really need to add much more than a greeting. So that's what I did. All right, halfway through. And again, whenever I do banner ends, I just snip in the middle and then go from corner to center. We do have the banner punch though. I just find it's easier to do it this way for me when it's such a small piece. You can do it on the punch too, but it's just You have to kind of flip it over and make sure it stays in straight in the punch because there's nothing to like line it up with. So I have just gotten really good at doing these by hand because I do it all the time. I just think it adds a little something to the card. Now I have all these little purple things here in the way. All right. Oh, I forgot to. You're going to need black ink as well, or whatever ink you wanted. You could do a color ink if you want to. I'm just going to do black. All right, so those are all done. Now let me just get these out of the way so I can clean off my little space. Okay. All right, so now we're going to take our card bases and my adhesive, and I'm going to go ahead and attach these to the front of the card. Okay, so there's one. See, you can already see these are really cute, simple cards. I don't really need to add much to them because they're beautiful all on their own. So then I'm going to do this. All right. Okay, number 3. Like I said, I did this project for a gift at Christmas time, so I don't remember exactly what I did. I looked at pictures and now I can't get off me. I can't remember if I cut those green pieces or not, so I'm going to go ahead and have to try that out once we get to that step. So I'm just kind of thinking out loud here. All right, so we're going on number 5. There we go. Whoops, a little crooked. Let's fix that. And number 6. So pretty. I love this paper. I used this green side for my little strawberry card, my thank you very much card from a couple of weeks ago. So you can go back and watch that one too if you want. I showed you how to do paper piecing. All right, so there's the 6 bases. Now let me just see something. Yeah, no, I don't think I did. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just attach these little guys here, right in the middle. Okay. And just a little bit of tape in the middle. Told you these are really, really simple, so we're just gonna mass produce them quickly. This is the kind of cards that I really like because you can bang out a whole bunch and then you're ready to go when the month starts. So this is a great little project to do right at the start of the month. Now I'm going to just flip these over because I'm going to put dimensionals on them. I do want to kind of stick to the outsides so that it will overlap that twine. So I'm actually going to kind of stick them to the edges here, and then the twine can kind of fit in between, just so it doesn't get lumpy. And yes, I use a lot of dimensionals, but I don't like things that sag here, so that's my method. All right. I feel like I'm moving in slow motion today, and it's not even that early. It's been a crazy week, though. Actually, the next few weeks are a little insane. Lots and lots of stuff happening, so all good stuff, but a little chaotic in my brain right now. All right. And one more. And this. And that. All right, so now I'm just going to go ahead and take these off. When I did the ribbon on the paper, I actually did 3 tied on the left and 3 tied on the right. I don't know why. I just did. So there's that. So I'm just going to stick that down. And this one. And I'm just centering it right on the ribbon. And then this one you can see I tied on the other side. Okay, couple more, we're almost done. All right, this ribbon's not straight. There we go. There, and last one. We'll do this. There we go. All right, so now we just have to stamp our sentiments. So on my original project, I did some thank yous and some happy birthday, but with the thank you have to color them with the markers and do it twice. So for time's sake, I'm just going to do the happy birthday. So we'll make this a little birthday box, or it will be a birthday box once I get the rest of the project finished again, but we're making a stack of birthday cards today. All right, so we'll stamp these right in the middle. And you want to make sure that you are on my mailing list if you want to get notification of my upcoming classes. Like I said, these little cards are going to be featured in an upcoming to-go class that I'll be doing. So it will be a birthday stationery box that will have a little like foldable container to put all your cards in, so that you'll be all made of paper. So I'll show you how to do that, and then it makes a great gift, or you can just use it for yourself to keep your stationery and whatnot in the right place for your birthday greetings. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pop this one up too. You don't have to. Sometimes if you pop too many things on one card, it will make you need the 70-cent stamps or 71-cent. I don't know how much they are these days. They used to be little butterfly stamps. I don't know what they are now. But I generally just like dimension, so I usually do double pops. All right, we're on the home stretch, my friends. So now we're just going to take all of these off, and we're going to pop them onto the card, and I'm going to put it right in the center of that label. Okay. All right. Super simple, but so pretty. I love this paper. It's so gorgeous. I'll put the item codes for these papers in my description below. And if you enjoyed this video, I always appreciate if you hit the little like button, and then also feel free to subscribe, and then you'll get notification whenever I post a new one, which is generally every week on Teach Me Tuesday. All right, there we go. Okay, finished 6, and let's see, it took us about 20 minutes with my little pause probably. So 20 minutes. If you have 20 minutes, you can make 6 gorgeous cards, and imagine you can do that with every sheet of this beautiful paper, because it would all work the same way. Just a punch and a sentiment, and just add that to the existing paper, and you've got a nice little stack of beautiful cards ready to go. So you could do a stack of birthday, you could do a stack of thank you, and you'd have a nice little stash ready to go for whatever sentiments and holidays you think you may need coming up. All right, thanks so much for watching. Have a great week, and we will see you next time for Teach Me Tuesday. Bye.